Good evening, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com, here with your evening recap for Monday night, August the 26th, 2013. Okay, daily chart of the ES, and, just a little bit of a recap of what we said last night. We were looking at the 1670 to 75 level, the area, the middle band, and where these double fibs came in. And what we saw today was we saw them trade to 67 in the overnight. Then we traded to 67.5 in the morning, but that 67.5 was incredibly weak. There was really not much behind it, and it was just a really slow August day of trading, but they just really couldn't do anything with it. Then we flatlined into the Secretary of State's press conference with respect to Syria. And at that point, well, I've got it here. We flatlined into the press conference, and at that point, we were done. We came down to the lower volatility level that we use in the room and with our volatility level subscribers, and we came down, we retested it, and we dropped down even more, and we're down on tomorrow's 3-day pivot down at 1651 quarter. The key area, I think, is this weekly pivot here, 1653.30. As long as price stays underneath that weekly pivot, the bulls are going to have a very hard time getting anything together. So here's your 67.5. Really, honestly, you can't short this in the hole. It drives me nuts when I hear people advising people to do that stuff. Well, we see stops below the market. That's great. You know what? There's stops everywhere. There's stops on every handle up and every handle down. Recommending that somebody short after a 10, 15, 20 handle move because there's stops below that is just nuts. It's nuts, and the whole shorters just get destroyed every time. Even worse than the top buyers. The whole shorters always get ruined. So don't be that person. Don't look at this and say, oh, I missed the move down, but I mean, look, it should go all the way down and test 31.5 now. So I'm just going to go ahead and short it, and see what happens. And if it goes up a little bit, I'll short a little more. Short a little more. Please don't do that to yourself. Okay. This was the moment to short. I will say this to you. If we do 10 handlers or so off the bottom here, come up into the 20-day pivot back here where they threw them from when we were flatlining into the press conference and fail up here at 63, fine, short it there. But don't come down here and just throw a short on because you're upset that you missed a move. That's the worst thing you can do. That's revenge trading at its worst. So don't do that. So what's the situation? Well, the situation's this. We didn't get up into 70. We failed at the double fib there on the daily. This market simply has a lot more issues hanging over its head than it has in the last, I would argue, the last couple of years. You've got taper issues. You've got the issue of who the next Fed chair is going to be. Now you can throw Syria into the mix. Now the Treasury Secretary comes out and says, well, we're going to have to start fiddling around with the debt ceiling again, and it's going to be a lot earlier than we told you. You're going to have to deal with it mid-October. There's just a lot of issues. Now, does the market tend to overcome all these issues and go higher? Yes. But where's it going to resolve these issues and come higher from? 52, 31, I don't know. But we're not in an area right now where you need to be throwing contracts into it and trying to find out. If you want to take a flyer on along, okay. But you better respect the fact that if we lose 47, it pretty much opens up 31. So keep that in mind. If you want to go long right now, be my guest. But you better not lose 47. That's your uh-oh level if you're long. Okay? But that's how we set up for tonight. This is not the kind of candle the bulls needed to make. The bulls needed a candle like this when they came off these lows. 1, 2, 3 days up. They needed a candle that finished off like this, right up into the middle band. They didn't get it. They got that. And now they're getting this. So you've got the 50-day exponential moving average cruising there at 57, and you got the 59 fib overhead. Basically, it bounced and retraced 50% of this move. So tomorrow's going to be a big day in the market. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. We'll see how it goes. You've got my admonitions long and short. I will be out in the morning with a morning webcast. Don't forget, Wednesday after the close, 4:30, we are doing a webinar. Click on the link that's accompanying this post. Sign up. The room is filling up, so I would go ahead and sign up today. And check us out on Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website. Check out the chat room. We were all over this today. We'd love to have you. 2-week free trial. And everybody have a fantastic night. I'll see everybody in the morning with the pre-market webcast. Trade them well.